Today on Hey We're Talking, we're recording an intro for a show we did last week because we forgot to do it when we did it.
And Derek might not be here because he's scared.
That's probably what it is. And Christmas carols.
Yay!
Hey everybody, and welcome to Hey We're Talking. I am here, that's me, Scotty D, with my friend Derek Tant and my other friend Bob Peel. We do this show here every week, 3 times a week. You can listen to us. We usually try and keep it around a half hour or so. So if you need like a half hour to get on the treadmill, take a little walk and laugh, although I don't know, don't run and laugh. It could be dangerous.
That'd be weird.
You might fall off the treadmill or could be bad. But if you're recording it and you put it up on YouTube, I think that was worth it. You falling off a treadmill, get a lot of views.
Pretty fun.
Get a lot of views. All right, we've been having some technical difficulties with Bob. Okay, he lost Master Debaters, the first one, unless people decided that you won. But he's been having some technical difficulties. I'm watching his face. Derek, are you watching his face? Like it'll just like go. He's doing like these really.
I've got Parkinson's, man. Don't make fun of me.
Don't make fun of Parkinson's. That's not funny.
No, so here's the funny thing.
Irreverent.
I've got a Microsoft Surface Pro, and we're using Skype to get this call going.
Junk.
And which is a Microsoft product.
Yep.
But it seems like when I use Skype, this computer doesn't like it, and the whole computer freezes.
Yep.
So that's why I randomly just drop off, because I have to hard restart my computer and then get back on. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. It's silly.
It's all Microsoft products. I mean, it's like, come on. So I guess now I'm going to have to do a GoFundMe to get a new computer.
No.
But, no?
No. No.
Oh.
Don't do that. Didn't we talk about that one time? I think we talked about it with Travis Teal Page. Remember when we did his... Derek was not there for that one. We had Travis on and we did his music when he released his album. We talked about people who do GoFundMe for like just crazy
stupid stuff.
I didn't have enough money to pay for my car bill.
I know somebody recently who may or may not be related to me, but had one because her husband was in the hospital because he had a nervous breakdown and attempted to kill himself for the 8th time, and she can't pay rent, and you know. This is like if you look up this particular person on GoFundMe, they've got like 8 different GoFundMes that they've done.
I don't want to laugh at the fact that her husband or whatever boyfriend is having problems. It makes me sad.
No, it's so stupid.
Oh, Bob.
But there are some legitimate GoFundMes where...
I like how you tried to save it. There are some legitimate ones, I promise.
Well, where Johnny's dad died and they don't have the money to bury him because,
This is not fun to talk about. We need to stop because usually, GoFundMes are for sad things or for when people are like the lady who flipped the president off when his motorcade went by. She got fired from her job and somebody started a GoFundMe for her and she got like $150,000.
Well, I just saw one for a homeless man who got $300,000.
That's unbelievable.
Wow. That's nice.
Yeah. All right. GoFundMe if you want to sponsor the program.
I was just going to say that.
Let us know. Hey, we're talking at gmail.com. Okay. So we've been doing some Christmassy kind of stuff. The first show this week, we just kind of were welcoming all the new listeners, thanks to Derek. That's all him. Like, we did nothing to get those listeners. It was all Derek.
Well, at least through YouTube. I mean, we've been growing month over month.
I know we have to pretend like we do something to get people to listen to us, but it's all Derek.
I linked to the podcast as well, guys.
He does.
Well, maybe all those new listeners
yes.
Are all from Derek. So we appreciate that, Derek.
I like to just believe that it is all from Derek because it makes him feel good.
Well, how about this, Derek? Encourage them all to go to gameflyoffer.com/HWT and sign up for a free trial for their kids for Christmas.
Or try GoDaddy.com/HWT if they want to do stuff with the interwebs.
Yeah, they can get their kids their very own website for Christmas.
For Christmas. Hey, son, I got you a website for Christmas.
But really, I mean, the gameflyoffer.com/HWT for Christmas is a great idea.
It would be
for your
smart,
kids.
especially if you buy them some kind of gaming system. Okay.
And it's not that expensive. It's very cheap.
Okay. Moving right along. We're not going to sell stuff the whole time. We're going to talk about Derek helping us get a lot of listeners.
Yeah, I never do enough, though.
No, you do so much, Derek. You got people to come listen to the program. And I appreciate that.
Tell them to go to GameFly. Tell them to... Yeah.
See what you did, Bob? Now we're going to lose Derek and we'll lose all of our listeners.
Now he's going to be mentally upset for the whole show.
I know. Look at his face. He's all red and angry.
It's a great topic. It's been a great week.
But Derek is really seriously excited about our topic. Derek, I'm going to even let you just introduce it because I want to hear what you have to say. Because you were literally like, because we've been having all these technical difficulties with Bob, and you were like, I want to get to this show because I want to talk about this. This is good. So tell them what we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about the worst Christmas songs of all time.
The worst?
The worst.
I hope you guys have some ideas because I'm not going to be able to name them. Although I have one that I hate.
But as long as you can say like a snippet of the song, that's all that matters. Because we can't play them because we'll get flagged on YouTube and all this stuff, and we'll have all sorts of trouble. But as long as you can just kind of say them a little bit, I think we can all get the point of it.
Oh yeah. So who wants to go first? Scott, you said you had one. Let's hear it.
I do. There's dogs barking in the background, so I was. Can you hear them? They're barking.
Vaguely.
Okay, this is the one.
They're your dogs.
They are. This is the one that I hate. It's the Chipmunk Christmas one. Christmas time is here.
All right, that was a classic. I had that on a very small vinyl and played it on my Mickey Mouse record player when I was a kid.
You asked me which one I
think
hate.
I still have it.
I
have it on vinyl on a full 78.
Especially when one of the chipmunks goes, ah, hula hoop. I hate that part.
That was Theodore.
How do you know that?
I love that song.
Derek, do you like that one?
Well, yeah, when I was growing up, we had like a Disney Christmas album.
Ooh,
and Chip and Dale covered that song.
Oh.
So I always heard and there's a dog trying to get into my room, I think.
We've got dog problems.
You guys being
this episode is
by
dog problems.
Go away, Daisy. Anyway, I would always hear the Chip and Dale version of it, and Donald Duck was the
manager,
the
Dave character.
Yeah.
That would be funny. I would like to hear that one. See, we need to dig that up. I would like to hear that.
So that was the version
in the archives.
Yeah, that was the version that I would always listen to. But
speaking of Donald Duck,
I
had a record when I was a kid. I was not allowed to listen to like secular music as a kid because I grew up in a very strict religious home. And so I got the Disco Duck. Somehow I got my parents to let me listen to Disco Duck, and it was like disco songs, and Donald Duck sang them. Or he sang parts of them. Pretty weird. And I did have a Chipmunks version of all rock music that I was allowed to listen to. But I hated the Christmas song.
But if you would just turn your record player on high speed, it'd be the same thing.
But it speeds up the music, too. It's totally different.
True, I guess.
Yeah. So, Scott, going directly for the beloved Christmas carols that everybody pretty much loves. You're the one like, I hate that.
I just don't like that one.
I hate Joy to the World.
No, I love Joy to the World.
I know, but
okay.
I'm just.
So let's hear what you guys have, because I gave one. I put myself out there. Bob, what do you got? Yeah.
So one of the ones that I absolutely hate, and when it comes on the radio, I turn it off, and there's just I just can't stand it, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not a fan, like a big fan of his music or whatever. But Bruce Springsteen,
nice.
When he sings, what song is it? No,
it's terrible. It's
Santa Claus is coming to town. That is every time I hear that come on the radio, I have to switch it. I hate that version of that song. And then at one point,
it's the music and everything. It's like that ding 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 ding.
Right.
Ding,
it's
ding,
just
ding,
like
ding, ding, ding,
it was like a very poor recording on a cassette player that
it
somebody
sounds like
got
live or something.
Yeah, I hate that version of that song, and
We're
that's
gonna
one
get
of
a
my
lot
most
we're gonna
hated
get
things.
a lot of hate on that one, I bet.
Maybe
I don't know.
because
But
there's one part in the middle of the song where he starts laughing. It's yeah. It is so annoying. I hate that.
I'm not a big Bruce Springsteen fan. See, that's why I think we'll get hate is because there's a lot of Bruce Springsteen fans out there.
I'm not knocking the rest of his music because I don't know it,
I will.
and I'm not educated enough to say I'm not a fan of his because I've not dedicated enough time to it. But that particular song with him and that recording is horrible, and I switch it every single time.
Okay, Derek, what do you got?
how about the Christmas shoes?
I don't know
That's
that.
a classic, dude. It's by
Sir,
like,
I wanna buy these
Yeah.
shoes.
it's a Christian band that did it, and it blew up. What's the name of the band? Do you know? Derek, who is it? New Song. Yeah. New Song made this. It's like no, dude. I mean, it's exploded, this song, and it's funny because there was actually this guy John Acuff, which I don't know if you guys know or not, but he's a writer. He did a Twitter poll on this not too long ago. And he was like, what's worse, Christmas shoes or, and he put something else. And overwhelmingly people were like, Christmas shoes is the worst. But again, it's the worst because I think people heard it so much. It just got played out. I don't know it. Like I couldn't, if I heard it on the radio, I wouldn't be able to call it out.
It's one of those
Sappy.
songs that it's meant to pull at the heartstrings. There's a kid whose mother is dying and he wants to get her some pretty shoes so that she'll look pretty for Jesus.
Yeah.
Are you gonna laugh at that, Scott?
I am already, yes.
Mom's dying.
No, it's because of the way he's saying it. He's literally making me laugh because he's like, because he wants to get these shoes so she can see Jesus in her new shoe. That's making me laugh. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I have a morbid sense of humor.
Obviously.
Because Jesus isn't going to see your new shoes when you die. That's too deep.
No.
Go ahead.
Is that biblical?
I would say it could be biblically correct, yes. It's like when people are like, they're looking down on me from heaven. I'm like, no, they're not. They got better things to do than to look at you and be sad about the dumb choices you're making in life.
Does it say in the Bible that you won't have shoes when you go to heaven?
I don't know.
Okay,
no, it doesn't say that specifically.
I'm just messing. Well, then it's not true.
I'm
just messing with Scott.
It also says that it doesn't say that there's going to be dogs in heaven either, but people always say that all dogs go to heaven. I disagree because I've known some jerk dogs.
Well, that's a whole nother show because I've got that's a huge topic that
another episode of Master Debaters.
Yeah.
Do
dogs go to heaven on the next Master Debaters? Oh my gosh. Okay.
Scott, do you have another Christmas song that you're not a big
Bob
fan
actually
of?
took the one that I really do actually truly hate is that Bruce Springsteen song. You know what other one I don't really like? It's just because most of these are because I'm not a fan of the person technically. But there's a movie that Cheryl and I watch every Christmas, Love Actually. Mm-hmm. And in Love Actually, it's a really good movie, by the way.
I'm sorry, I coughed.
Yeah, you did. So in Love Actually, there's like I think it's a Mariah Carey song. And I'm just not a fan of hers. She has a tremendous voice, but when she does that, like really, that high thing, I hate that.
You mean All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Yes, that's it. Her version irritates me because there's an old one that I like. I think is she the only one that makes that? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I think that's her.
Hers is the most popular version.
Okay.
I don't think she wrote that.
I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, my wife is like texting the crap out of me right now while we're talking about this. She heard us talking about Love Actually and she started texting me. I'm like, cut it out. Anyway, yeah. So listen, we gotta take a quick break and then we're gonna come back. But I don't like that one, and so I've given 2 now. So you guys better have some really good ones when we come back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Because Derek, you were so excited. I want to hear the worst Christmas carol or Christmas song out there. Oh, I have another one too. Okay.
The next one I have is going to be a shocker. It's going to be like, really? But yes.
Yes. Okay.
Bob's dropping bombs.
Bob's dropping some more bombs.
We come back.
Next. Fast, simple, and affordable. That's what registering your domain name with GoDaddy will be. Fast, simple, affordable. And if you listen to this show, Hey, We're Talking, you know you're getting a discount, 30% off if you go to trygodaddy.com/HWT. Again, 30% off. All you have to do is go to trygodaddy.com/HWT for 30% off your domain name and other business services provided by GoDaddy. Hey everybody, it's Scott from Hey, We're Talking. You've heard us talk about Gamefly.com before. The basics are this. They've got over 8,000 titles for every gaming platform you can think of, and they're giving you a 30-day free trial. That's right, 30-day free trial for you, the listeners of Hey, We're Talking. You want to play video games? You want to be a champ at video games? Go to gameflyoffer.com/HWT. That's gameflyoffer.com/HWT for your 30-day free trial. And we're back. And guess what? Bob's going to offend everyone with his next Christmas song.
Christmas bombs.
He's dropping bombs. Go ahead, Bob. What is it?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
I wish I could hang up on you.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
How can you hate Paul McCartney's song? Such a great song. I can't mute him either.
Agree.
Bong.
You don't like that either?
Oh! What? Simply heavy. That is the most that is so annoying. And thank you for including that.
It's got this high-pitched ring, this pitch in the song. It's so freaking annoying.
I can't
That's
believe
another
it.
one.
Yes.
Where if it comes on, I'm like, skip on to the next one.
So do you not? So do you
High
like?
five.
Do you guys like the John Lennon one? The War is Over one, where he goes, Yoko ruins it.
Yeah, it's.
He said that in the song?
No, she goes, when Yoko gets going on it.
I used
to
hate that one.
Christmas War is Over or something like that.
I like that one. I like that one.
I used to hate that one, but it's growing on me. And I used to kind of like Simply Heaven. And now I can't stand that.
The word is out. Da-da-da-da. 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 See how good that is? Simply having. You don't like that, really?
No.
Bong, 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 bong. Bing, bong, bing, bong.
This
is annoying.
This is expressly for Cheryl. If she can hear right now, she's going to scream when I do this one. You ready? It's the David Bowie, Bing Crosby song. She hates it. Hates it. When they're like, da 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 da.
That's the little drummer boy.
Drummer boy, yeah. The little drummer boy.
She hates it.
So if you hate that version, go and watch the John C. Reilly, Will Ferrell version of it.
It's great. It's hilarious.
And I challenge you to watch the original all the way through, and then watch the other one with Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
It's so funny.
It is so ridiculously accurate. It's not even funny.
Totally spot on.
But yes, I dislike that as well because like David Bowie like stares off.
Yeah.
Like off the screen and he's singing and it's just like.
And the little banter they have at the beginning is just so forced and awkward. It's so bad. He's like, is that the kind of music you guys are doing these days?
Well, even when they walk in the door, it's like, oh, are you the butler?
Super awkward. Yeah,
I'm not the butler. I'm the man of the house. Oh, so-and-so tells me to come here and I play the piano when I want to.
I've heard the song. I just don't recall this banter.
You gotta watch the video, dude. It's funny.
I'm going to have to watch that.
We'll link in the description down below.
Scott, link both of them down below because if you watch the John C. Reilly one and the Will Ferrell one, that will make your belly laugh and it's so
yes,
good.
It's funny. All right. Derek, now
mine,
you.
I mean, I don't know if it should even count because it's a novelty song, but Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
You hate that one?
I don't like that one. Don't like it.
I heard that one today, and I found myself, even though it's not like a great song, I found myself literally knowing every single word to the song, and I was disturbed.
See, I get sad because it does remind me of my grandma, and we used to tease her that grandma was going to get ran over by a reindeer, both of my grandmas. So to not have my grandmas around anymore, that one still, holds a kind of a special spot.
Yeah, it's a little dark. It's just a little weird. It's not. I when I was a kid, I thought it was amusing, but as I got older, I'm like, this is not. It's not even fun anymore. It's not even fun.
Aren't you going to see like Weird Al when he comes down there?
I'm gonna try.
So that's like that kind of humor.
She'd
know. Been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to go.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's his voice too.
Yeah,
it's Elmo and Patsy. Come on.
And then we have been listening to this music, for 38 years, the same Christmas songs over and over again. It's not like we have a new influx of Christmas
There are tons
songs.
of new Christmas albums that come out.
Yeah, but they're redos of all the old ones.
No. There's people doing original stuff. You just got to find it. There's some good stuff out there.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't really. I didn't really search Apple Music for original Christmas carols of 2017.
Hey, speaking of, there's I gotta think of the name of the band. The album's called Let It Snow, and it's really good. I gotta find the name. I'll find it. But anyway, here's one that I don't like. That's actually an old standby, an old classic. I really do actually hate the actual song Little Drummer Boy. Just the straight up, I hate that one. Come, they told me, pum-pum-pum. I hate that.
It's very Christmassy.
It's not Christmassy. It's boring, and I don't like it.
Well, I never said it was like exciting, but to me, it's like you hear that and you know it's Christmas time. So I don't necessarily hate it, but
I
it's
hear
like,
that and I go, why is this being played? Shut up.
I have mixed feelings about it.
I just see money on fire when that comes on because it's Christmas time. Yeah, because it's Christmas time and you know you're just going to be spending a whole bunch of money.
Yeah.
How about this one? I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus. I really did.
It's a bad one.
Oh.
It's terrible.
I give a lot of those a pass. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
No.
Dominic the donkey.
What?
You never heard that one?
No. What is Dominic the donkey?
The Christmas donkey. Really popular in Mexico.
It's really popular in Mexico. I've never heard.
Dominic is the Italian Christmas donkey.
Oh, it's Italy, not Mexico.
Oh, there you go. My bad.
Yeah.
I knew one of.
It's I had never heard it. I had never heard that one until like a couple of years ago. We have the the Sirius XM Christmas channel, and that came on, and we just loved that one.
I don't know that at all.
It's funny because it's very da 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 dum da dum da dum. Diggity dig. Dominic the donkey.
If the show was about the ones you love, that'd be great, but this isn't, Derek. This is about the ones we hate.
No, but I was saying that he gave it a pass because of
like I was saying, I give a lot of those novelty kiddie, Christmas songs kind of a little bit of a pass because they're fun and I still enjoy them.
Are there any songs? Listen, I'm going to change it up a little bit here, just a little bit.
Are
there any songs at Christmas that just make you really sentimental or touch your heart? Do you get a little misty? Any songs at Christmas?
I don't think I get misty on any of them. There are some of them that
You said Grandma get run over by a reindeer makes you sad.
I don't get misty, but I think about my grandmas. I don't think there's anything that any of them that make me misty-eyed, but there are a few that I really, really, I'm like, I like this one.
None of them make you sentimental or like think about yesteryear or anything.
I like the first Noel. That's a good.
Is that get you?
And I mean, I'm not like, but
the second Noel was way better.
Second Noel.
I know. Well, this sounds stupid, but Blue Christmas by Elvis.
See?
See, that's one that, well, because my dad's still alive and kicking, no problem. But that always reminds me of my dad, because my dad used to sing a lot of Elvis stuff, and we've been to Graceland, and Elvis has always been within our life. At one point, my dad was an Elvis impersonator.
There you go.
So, yeah. So that one's just kind of, with Elvis, as kids, we used to watch all the Christmas movies, all the movies in general. Blue Hawaii and just all that stuff. So that one kind of makes me think of my dad. He's still, like I said, still alive and kicking and doing well. But
hey, Bob's dad.
Just,
Does he listen?
Probably. Oh, no.
Come
my
on,
parents
Bob's
said
dad.
they're going to try to listen, but they don't.
Oh, that's too bad.
To answer your question, Scott, I do think that there are, like I said, when I was growing up, the one album we listened to was like a Disney Christmas type thing, and it was all the Disney characters singing, some of the standard Christmas songs, and that was basically my childhood at Christmas time. So I when I hear those today, I get sentimental, I get nostalgic. Would that, I guess, be a better word? But I love those.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, there's probably more than I can think of off the top of my head, but there's some of them that I just like. I really, really enjoy, this Christmas song, or this one's kind of, to me, to the point of the season into Christmas. So a lot of the Christian-based ones are probably the ones that I feel are more important and sentimental to me than anything else.
The one that I was particularly thinking about, for me, happened a couple of years ago, is when we moved down here and we weren't going to see any of our family for Christmas. And this is so stupid, but Apple made that commercial where the kid just shot a bunch of stuff on his iPhone and everybody thought he was just looking at his phone the whole time. And it had Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, the song, in it.
Yeah.
And I can remember just being like, oh my gosh, it messed me up that year. And so that one has stuck with me over the years. That's one of the ones that I'm thinking of. But the ones that are, we sing in church, or the things that the Christian ones that people make, those get me too. But I was thinking of just like standard Christmas carols kind of thing, and that one gets me. Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
That and what about I'll be home for Christmas?
Yes, yeah. Those.
What about
songs.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree? Does that take you back to your younger days?
Takes me to Home Alone. Home Alone.
Exactly.
Yes. Rocking around the Christmas tree.
And that one, I don't mind still. That one, I hear that. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. And maybe it's because I do connect it back to Home Alone, and that's a childhood nostalgic memory. But I mean, that one still.
Derek, when did Home Alone come out?
1990.
Yep, he's correct.
Did you already look it up?
No, I just know. That's one of the ones I know.
I was going to say right around there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was just graduating high school, guys. So there you go.
I was 10 years old.
He was
10.
Same with you, Derek?
I was 10. Yeah, I was 10.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good times, guys.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
So,
all right. I guess
go ahead, Derek.
Sounded like you were about to wrap it up or something. I just wanted to say, everybody, name one more.
Name one more.
That you don't like.
That you don't like. One last don't like.
Baby, It's Cold Outside.
Oh, I love that song. That's one of the ones that I hear, and I'm like, I like that one.
Really?
A little creepy. A little creepy.
It's a little
She's trying to go home. She's trying to leave. He's like,
he's like
no.
totally. He's what was it? Al Franken, or who is the one that cornered the people? I think that was Louis C.K. Maybe it's cold outside. You're not leaving.
Yeah, but you could see she's singing right back to him, so it's a little game that they're playing. That's what that is.
I took it to a terrible place there, but I would recommend this year, by the way, if you're thinking about putting up mistletoe, this would be the year not to put up mistletoe. Because it's just it's too crazy out there.
At least in the workplace. Do it at home.
Especially at work, yeah. But it depends who's coming over to your house. You got to be careful because somebody might take it the wrong way. Just don't. If somebody doesn't want to be kissed, don't kiss them. Is my recommendation.
Or touch them, or harass them,
or touch them, or tell them they got a nice butt, or any of that stuff. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, that's not appropriate.
No, right, Derek?
Sure. This year's new Christmas Carol is going to be "Respect" by Aretha Franklin.
Respect the women. Yes. You got another one, Bob, to take us home?
Madonna's version of Santa Baby.
Oh, yes. You know some good ones that I really hate.
Meeny, meeny, meeny,
Exactly.
meeny. How you? Oh, just I don't know.
I know she does her little the baby voice.
Yeah, it's
I know,
terrible.
but
Terrible.
Is it really a Christmas song, Seducing Santa Claus?
It sort
really?
It sort of is. It's kind of it's troubling.
Yeah, I mean that's what
Although
society
again,
is
in today's climate, maybe Santa would be okay with being seduced when he comes to deliver the presents. I don't know. All I know is he better get a signature or something that he was okay with the girl.
Right, because he comes down a lot of chimneys.
He does.
And you don't want,
my gosh.
You don't want Santa getting in trouble.
I gotta stop it right there. That was so great. Okay, that's terrible and great at the same time. Great and terrible. On that note, I'm sure that we're going to talk about some more Christmas stuff next week because we're heading to. I mean, Christmas is flying, coming at us with great speed. So thanks for listening to the show, all you new people, all you old people, all you people who just been around since the beginning, all you people that join in. We love you. We thank you for being here. Derek loves you. He's thankful that you all came here. Bob sort of likes most people. It depends if you're saying Santa Baby.
Everybody.
Yeah, but if they sang Santa Baby like Madonna, they're out.
yeah, you're out. You're done.
All right. On that note, baby, it's cold outside. We'll talk to you soon.